think we've been through a very challenging period for the last 5 years or so, where people's perception of fairness and division is much sharper than it has been for many a period of time. It's quite ironic in the week that Margaret Thatcher has died, that actually people's thoughts are returning to some of the divisiveness and the sharpness of the 1980s. And there are some really interesting parallels. And you see from surveys conducted by the CBI and others that the level of trust in businesses is at an all-time low, not just banks, which is where I work, but actually across the business community. And there is this feeling that businesses are in it only for themselves. They're only in it for what they can make and the rewards that individuals can have. And that's been fueled by a whole range of incidents and events that have effectively contributed to that perception. And therefore there's very anti-business sentiment. But without business, there is no employment. And without employment, there is no creation of value. There is no, our kids will not be able to afford to be educated. Economics is very simple. I did my economics A-level many, many years ago. I don't think the world has fundamentally changed in 35 odd years. You have to create, and that creation effectively pays for society. And businesses are what creates. So businesses create value. They employ people. The earnings they create pay tax and so on and so forth. It creates the whole infrastructure of the country. If businesses are not at the heart of the country, then the country will not be able to function. We won't have hospitals, we won't have schools, we won't have education, we won't have the social infrastructure that we have today. So actually businesses stimulate all that value and they put a huge amount of it back into the community. And I think it's important that people understand that businesses not only contribute to the community through some of the initiatives they undertake in terms of CSR, but they're contributing to the community every single day in everything that they do. It may be that the balance has got out of kilter between what individuals take away as rewards and what actually gets put back into society, and I wouldn't disagree with that. But actually, it doesn't require a massive sea change in terms of the way the businesses run and the way that they operate. It requires them to perhaps think a little bit about how they communicate, what they do, the value that they're creating, and actually also at the same time for the government and for public perception, the media, to start to shift away from this sort of, well, it's business, therefore it's negative. So it's got to change, because if this perception is that business is bad, then business will not invest, business will not grow, and the economy will not grow, and you'll never see a recovery from where we are today. So it is important to get this right.